So let's talk about trust in the process, right? So I remember all throughout high school, right, and summer college, I always hear coaches say trust the process, or you hear different other people say trust the process. You know what I'm saying? You could be in your career field, right? Or you could be inside your relationship. Your partner's saying, trust me, I'm going to do better. And they actually behavior is not showing they going to do better, right? That's like somebody's telling you that, say you dated someone, they tell you, trust me, I'm going to start cheating on you, but they keep cheating on you anyways. You could be like, so what do you mean trust me, trust you that you going to start cheating on me? It just don't make no sense, right? Or someone saying, trust me, I'm going to lose weight, but they keep eating the stuff that made them bigger in the first place. They keep drinking the stuff that made them bigger in the first place. They keep binge eating the same way they was binge eating in the first place, but they tell you, trust me, they're going to lose weight. We need to stop going off words and go more of actions based, right? Like I tell like a lot of my friends as athletes, right? If you got a coach that, I mean, this is my first year coaching, so, but I understand common sense. Common sense to tell you that if a coach or somebody, not even outside of sports, to tell you trust the process, but the process not showing, the process not showing no results, or you're not getting the results that you want to get, why would you continue to trust this process? There is no process. Seriously though, right? You can't trust something that doesn't exist. So what you supposed to trust the process for the next 8 years and hoping to show up one day? No. It don't work like that, right? Okay, that's like you got a skincare routine, right? And you've been doing the same skincare for 2 years. You haven't seen the results from it. And, you know what I'm saying, they tell you, oh, trust the process. Like, what process? It's been 2 years. You still haven't seen no progress from your skincare routine. So why should you keep trusting it? Like, trust comes from actions and behaviors, right? So when you continue to show up over and over again, right? You won't even trust yourself, right? If you always make promises to yourself that you don't hold. You tell yourself, you're like, tomorrow, I'm going to get back on my diet. I'm going to get back on working out. And tomorrow come, you don't work out. You don't get back on your diet. You keep lying to yourself over and over again. You won't even trust yourself to keep the promises you made to yourself. So why would someone else trust you? You can't even, stay committed to your own life. It just doesn't make no sense. Just how like when, what I'm saying? Like, let's just say 3 years go by and your chosen sport, you haven't seen much progress. You haven't really been getting no better, right? Or let's just say you play football or you play basketball, volleyball, soccer, and y'all been having losing records for the last 7 years, and the coach told you trust the process. They know what they're doing, but obviously don't know what they're doing because y'all still have a losing record last 7 years. Like, what? It'd been different, right? It'd been different. Let's just say a football team was like 3-7, 4-6, and next year they go 5-5. Then the year after they go 7-3. The next year, they go 7-3 again. Next year after that, they go 8-2. That's a process because you progressively getting better. That's a progress. I don't care if you was 2-8 the year before then the following year you go 3-7, 4-6. That's progress. You won more game than last time, but if you get worse or you stay the same, there is no progress being made. They're just not. And we need to stop being delusional and listen to people when they tell us trust the process. Be like, show me the process. Show me where the process is working at. Because obviously this process is not working. So what you need to do is go back to the drawing board and put different pieces together so you can have a process that can be trusted. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like no matter what you do in life, if you tell someone to trust the progress and there ain't no progress, you failed. You need to get fired. You could be a coach. You could be a boss. You know what I'm saying? If you're in any position of leadership, you need to be fired if your plan is not working. You know what I'm saying? You tell, let's say you're a mentor, and you tell the kid, trust the process, you're going to help their grades get better, but you're not helping their grades get better. You know what I'm saying? You're in a position of leadership. You tell your students you're going to help them, help them improve their life, but their life not improving. I know someone might say, oh, what about effort? I mean, yes, if someone giving you effort and you're not doing your part, why should they trust you? Shouldn't they go somewhere else, right? Like, for example, I met a young girl, right? She a freshman in high school. She told me she wanted to transfer schools for volleyball, right? Because she said their volleyball team was horrible. They're not getting no better and stuff. And the coach telling her to trust the process, they would be better. But she said that most people not coming back because they don't like the coach. And she told me that she want to transfer because she want to go somewhere else because she want to play college volleyball and stuff like that. So why should she not transfer? If she could go somewhere else where the progress, the progress shows, where the coach shows the athletes that they could trust the coach, why should she not go elsewhere? Why would she not want to transfer school? Why would she stay at the school she at now, knowing that this coach can't help her, go live her dream of playing college volleyball when she knows she goes somewhere else and that dream could happen? That would be delusional. And some people might, oh, they know what they're doing. They've been coaching for so many years. I don't care if you was coaching for 45 years, right? If your process not working right now, or over the last few years, you got to change your process. I don't care if you was a boss of a successful company 30 years ago. If your company not successful today, you need to change it. We need to get out of this mindset of thinking that just because something might have worked a really long time ago, or just because something looked like it might have worked, doesn't mean it worked now. If it's not working now, change it. Times change, things evolve. Get with the program. That simple. It really is. You know what I'm saying? You're in a relationship, right? Say you with your partner for 3 years, but the first year they never cheated on you, right? They was very loyal to you. They never cheated on you. Never did anything for you to question their loyalty. But the last few months of y'all dating, you got to question their loyalty. They cheating on you and they doing you wrong and stuff, right? And they telling you trust the process. I'm going to stop cheating on you, but they haven't stopped cheating on you. No, that doesn't mean nothing. Just because you might not do it 2 years ago, you're doing it now. So if it's not working now, then why are you in this relationship? That simple. All I can do is shake my head. But yeah, that's it for the video. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. If there's no progress there, how can you trust something? How can you trust something where the results don't show? But yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoy. Stay tuned for many more videos to come. I'm out. Peace.